Women are likely to end a long-term relationship if the man loses his job, lacks career goals, or shows a...
Oh, women won't love me if I become a bum. That filter is horrific. But you know what's so funny? Men are over here crying like, oh, wow, I can't believe a woman will leave me if I literally just like stop trying at life and I become a bum. So they're over here painting themselves as victims, right? But when are we going to talk about all of the men that stop loving their wives after she puts her body through pregnancy to give them a family?
Sweetie, that rarely happens. But when it does, it's not because of the effects of pregnancy on the body. It's because a lot of women use that baby as a pretext to become completely insufferable and unattractive. Kind of like this.
And I pop out a whole baby, a whole person out of me. The amount of entitlement I would have over that guy. I would be entitled to everything. His life, his income, his property. You owe me now.
But even when that happens, he still doesn't divorce her. Because you see, American family court still operates like it's 1802 and will destroy him in a divorce. And that's probably why a lot of you lovely ladies let yourselves go after pregnancy. You know he can't leave without being financially ruined. And that's disgusting.
I know you talked about being a jealous type when dating. Would you let a guy you're dating hook up with other girls if you were doing work with other people?
No. Because the thing is, like, to date a you have to remember it's just work. What? Date a you have to remember it's just work.
Oh, so we're doing mental gymnastics? Okay. If getting ran through on camera is work for you, not cheating, then him eggplanting other women isn't cheating either. It's training. What? You see, if you want to be a master of the bedroom Olympics, you can't just train with one woman. You need to train with several. It's kind of like martial arts. You see, if you train with just one person, eventually you stagnate. But if you train with several people who practice multiple disciplines and multiple techniques, that's when you evolve and really start honing your skills. Does that make sense? Let me know in the comment section.
But like outside of it, I'm not anybody else.
Every day, more lies.
So I would like tweet out who wants at Exotica, but they would have to be tested. They would write their name, where they're from. Are they willing to be on camera? They don't have to show their face, just their... Are they subscribed to the YouTube? Are they subscribed to only... They follow me on social media. Like a job application.
She belongs to the street.
So, guys, continuing the mental gymnastics, the fact that she's getting eggplanted by her fans isn't cheating either. It's free sample advertising.
Pathetic.
Wait a minute. If I was ugly,
I'm sorry. If?
like these people are claiming that I am, then how the hell I keep getting all the guys that I want? Any guy that I want. I could really get any guy that I want.
Gee, I wonder how. And in case you're wondering why this lovely and talented lady isn't in jail, it's because she makes a lot of money for the wonderful people who are in charge of Hollywood.
You're goddamn right.
I've heard a lot of men talk about how they're stronger than women, how they're fitter than women, but to counter, scientists have been able to fertilize eggs without sperm, which means eventually women will not need men to reproduce. And on top of that, their offspring will not have the Y chromosome, which means they will not be able to reproduce men. On top of that, there's also the theory that the Y chromosome is naturally going to go extinct over the next few thousand years.
Ah yes, scientists. The same scientists who said in 1989 that entire nations would be wiped off the face of the earth because of rising sea levels by the year 2000. Also, about a year and a half ago, scientists were like, you really need to do this right now, or you will succumb to the influence of Nurgle.
All plagues foreshadow doom.
And well, I didn't do it. So, when the influence of Nurgle visited me 3 times, my Y chromosome was like...
You may corrupt the souls of men, but I understand. I
I'm doomed. I march from a crag, and I know no fear!
Bruh. Guess my Y chromosome didn't know scientists exist.
Which means men will cease to exist anyway. So you want to talk about Darwinism, you want to talk about survival of the fittest, guess what, babe? You do not survive. You are not the fittest.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
We're not letting those muscles discourage us at all.
All right, let's load up the stuff, guys.
Girls, if we all just keep our head in the game and try to stay, together and just take the boys down, then we'll just be one huge ball of badassness.
A few moments later.
I'm all about being independent, not, relying on men for anything. But fire is really important, and the way that they have their camp set up, they have an area to put wood to keep dry. They have all the things they need to cook food. They keep their fire going because it's right by their bed. I mean, they just have a really good system going for them, and we don't. It sucks that we need the boys for some things. Unfortunately, there's things that we really need from them, and I hate that it's always like a bargain. Well, what can we get from you? And it's just so annoying.
I don't know what their mentality is. Every time they ask for something, they act like they deserve it, and they make it sound like we are taking more from them than they are from us, which is completely ludicrous. So every time we turn around, they're wanting something.
You just want just a minute of warmth, and then you can just struggle through it. And when the boys said that they didn't want us standing around their fire anymore, we got 0 sleep last night. We stayed up the entire night, froze, soaking wet, and we haven't had fire because it rained and put it out, so now we haven't eaten.
I was thankful last night that we stuck to our guns a little bit after tribal and didn't run over and jump in the men's shelter. But going over there this morning, I have no I've never been so miserable. I couldn't get my tail over there to that fire fast enough. Come on, guys.
We started working on our shelter, and lo and behold, as always, some of the girls came over and were like, can we borrow an amber from our fire? They didn't have fire. So
I don't think any of the girls want to stand over there. It's uncomfortable mooching off of them. I mean, they're all like, excuse me, move.
Talking about, well, we haven't been warm all night, blah, blah, blah. We're soaking wet, we're cold, we're freezing. So the guys have just, I guess, had to get this mindset like, no more deals. It's off. Like, this is a game. We want to be nice, but again, we're playing for $1 million. Like, screw these girls.
Kiddos, listen. If the Y chromosome ever goes extinct, women will not survive.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.